Blessings to all of you beautiful miracles. So, Bishop Nathan Wilson here today in the kitchen. We're going to be making a Roman cheesecake. So you need 200 grams of plain flour. Get a measuring cup. Flour's in here. Ricotta cheese. It's about 3/4 of a cup. So hopefully this is about 200 grams. Let's add this in. Then we need 1 egg. And this Roman cheesecake is about 2,000 years old, and to which the Jewish people would also base their cheesecake on it, and also on Greek ones. So there's a high chance that Jesus tried this cheesecake. Cool. So, our ricotta cheese. That's in there. We're meant to whisk this all together. Let's go whisk. Now it's all in here more like a dough. Let's go put an egg in here. Mix it up. Egg. There we go. From my chickens. Fresh egg. No store-bought crap. So, egg is in there. Let's go mix this together. Almost like scrambled egg brains. Stab the unicorn. Don't stab the unicorn. I'm just joking. But yeah, wow. So, keep mixing. So after we're done with this mixing, we need to add some honey into this mixture. And then we can put it into a tray. Drizzle honey on it. After we cook it in poppy seeds, you can see the finishing touch of it all. So you keep just mixing until it feels nice and smooth once the egg's in there. And by the way, first time making it too, by the way. I've always wanted to make this. So let's go try this Roman cheesecake. I'll drizzle with 2 tablespoons of honey. This here is Blue Gum Adelaide Hills honey, Australia. Not made in Rome. So it's not fully authentic. 2 tablespoons to put into this. Here I'm a little bit hungry. This is going to be nice, I reckon. Let's give this a mixture. Right now, let's go mix it. I tell you, it's feeling thick with the honey. Right, here we go. Now it's smoothing up. Yeah, cool. It's like a rough, super rough scrambled egg. Like the scrambled egg was a pizza dough. It kind of feels like. Probably getting it on my hands to do this instead of a spoon, but we're using a spoon today. We're going to be civilized. For all of you beautiful miracles with spiritual level of being. Welcome to Spiritual Level of Being Cookhouse. Alright. Well, we're making some Roman cheesecake. Okay, it's looking really, really nice. It's looking more cakey. Alright. Let's prepare. So we need 1 extra egg. Okay? A bit more, not a stick. Now it's looking a lot more, or feeling a lot more but easier to stir. Make it more cakey, less cookie. A bit smoother. If I need to, I can always add a bit more cheese or flour. Just make a bit of cake if I need to get this mixture right. But I reckon now it's looking a lot better. Perfect. Looking a lot better. Definitely need that extra egg. I put a tiny little bit of cheese in it. I realised it wasn't quite there, so it just needed that bit of extra egg. The egg I used was probably just a little bit too small. A lot better now. feel like it's hunk of just dough. A bit more like a pizza dough. There we go. This will be really, really nice when it's done, I reckon. Alright. As you see, it's looking a lot more better. So 2 eggs. It needed. 2 eggs. About 200 grams of cheese. Regarding flour, about 50 grams. 2 tablespoons of honey in here. Alright, let's prepare for the next bit. Now just got to grease the tray, just in case I'm using a glass one. Just a little bit of oil. I just don't pro without, but I thought, well, the recipe requires it. I used a little bit too much oil. Now, try a little bit of this up. There we go. Cool. Get the oil off it. To make it all oily. Alright, so we can go pour this into the tray. Okay. Well, as I said, first time ever making this, so interesting. And I thought, well, let's go record it. Roman cheesecake, about a 2,000-year-old recipe. Pretty cool. I think it's called Libium, is the Roman name for this cheesecake. I'll double check soon. Deepening it all around the tray. Pretty smaller one if I wanted to, but it's okay. Work and make do. This was not planned, this was just random. The cheesecake was planned, but not the filming of this. I was just going to do it. I thought, ah, let's film it. Someone else might want to see this recipe, learn a bit of history, and try it out for themselves. Now, this cake was also a religious offering. And thus, I think also Jews would have adopted it for their religious ceremonies, where Romans and Greeks would use this for their religious ceremonies and offerings to the gods. So, Libium. Let's go double check the name and I'll be with you. It's called Savillum. My bad. So, have a look at this cake in a second. You can have a look at it. We're going to dress it with more honey and put some poppy seeds on it. So, let us go show you before the honey goes on and then after with the honey. There we go. It's interesting. I haven't seen anything like this, so I reckon this will be fun to do. There we go. Just off my hand so I don't get it on my phone. Let's show you this work. So this is what it looks like so far. It's like a little bit of ice cream. So let's go put the honey on it and poppy seeds. And here we have here before going in the oven for about 30 minutes on 200 degrees, to which after this we'll take out, drizzle a bit more honey onto it and put it back in the oven to rest. So let's go. So we have here the Savillum cheesecake. There's also a Libium cheesecake as well, Roman one. So let's go put the honey on it. I'll put this back into the oven to rest for 5 minutes and it's done. And it is finished and it looks really nice. Let us begin the cutting. So now it feels pretty soft. Kind of like a pudding. Interesting. A bit more of a slice. I'm doing this one-handed, by the way. I'll get a spatula soon, and you can look at the inside of it. It smells really good. So this is the cake. Okay, it looks pretty nice. Just come out of the oven. It's more like kind of like a pudding. I'll try this. Very hot. It's nice. It's different. The other version of this cake is more like an actual cake. This is more the, I guess, cheesy cakey version of it. Interesting. So, pretty nice. A 2,000-year-old recipe. Not so bad.